Here we are back with another Timmy's box. Let's see what's inside. Oh, what is that? What a haul. Let's start with the savory stuff. I see here is a 4-cheese bagel. That looks delicious. Definitely smells like 4 cheeses. Well, at least the cheese. It's, yeah, it's not the freshest. It's a little bit tough. Let's break it open. I see coloring inside the dough, so there must be some sort of cheese inside, not only on top. It's surprisingly soft. It didn't seem so when I tried to squeeze it, but when you bite in, nice and soft. I can feel the cheese. There's definitely, I feel blue cheese. No way they're putting blue cheese inside these. At least I definitely can taste it. Tastes like a very expensive bagel, not like a super cheap cheesy bread. These are actually really good. I mostly feel the blue cheese. Wanna try? Wanna try? But. This is a really good bagel, guys. I give it a 9, almost 10 if it would be a little bit more fresher. Maybe if I toast it, it would be a 10, but this is a definite 9. Pretty good. Okay, let's see what we have next. I have suspicion 2 honey glazed donuts. I'm just gonna try one of them. Let's rip that baby open. Ooh. It's a nice sweet donut smell, and you feel a little bit of the honey. Yeah, nice honey flavor. Kind of light, heavy honey flavor. Not very heavy. And the sweetness. It's very sweet. No filling, but you feel the donut and you feel the honey. Like if you take a piece of bread and dunk it in nice fresh honey, that's how it tastes like. This one is fairly fresh, so I'll give it a 8.5. Pretty good. If we're going with the sugar, let's go with the sugar twist. This one has a little bit of a chocolate still on, but it should be good. Let's rip it open. Ooh. Let's have a little smell. Smells very bready, very yeasty. Kind of smells like just a white bread. You don't smell the donutty smell, just like a regular bread. Let's see how it tastes. It's very chewy. The outside texture is almost like a donut, like a chewy. It did smell like a bread. It doesn't taste like just a white bread. The sugar gives it a little bit of sweetness, but it's definitely it's not very sweet. It's slightly sweet, but it also doesn't taste like just like a bread. It's an interesting one. It almost feels like you want to dip it somewhere, because it doesn't have a very specific taste. It maybe lacks that key tone of taste, but overall it's pretty good. It's very neutral. It's not amazing. I would give it a 7. It's very neutral. If I want something that's not too sweet, I would grab this one. But would I grab it every day? Probably not. Let's get to the muffins. Now we have here a wild blueberry muffin. Ooh, I already smell the blueberries. Oh, it's so delicious. Reminds me of blueberry ice cream. Let's see what's inside. Ooh, yeah. Nothing's dripping, but I see a lot of purple. Dark purple color. Very strong blueberry smell. It's overpowering blueberries, and they're really good. You can only smell the blueberries. Let's have a taste. Very soft, almost sticks to your teeth how soft it is. And I think it's not wheat flour, it feels like it's multigrain flour. I'm not 100% sure, but that's how it tastes like. The blueberries are definitely the dominant taste. It's a little bit buttery, very soft, very kind of sticky, but still very airy. It's not like super sticky or disgusting, but still very airy. I think it's visible even in camera. But I love it. I give this one a 9. Pretty good. Next one, let's go chocolate glazed donut. Ooh, that one leaves some residue. Let's see if something's inside. Ooh, it didn't want to break the usual way. Oh, and it looks like we have a filling. By the color, it looks like it's caramel. So caramel and chocolate? That's an interesting combo. Let's see how it tastes. It's very drippy, very sticky. You would need a lot of napkins if you eat it bare hands. Okay, let's try. I think it's caramel. Actually, it's so sweet, it's hard to understand the flavors. You don't really feel the chocolate. I would say it's very sweet. Hard to describe significant tastes. I'm not sure if it's even caramel. It is caramel looking, almost like a butter filling or something. And I don't feel the chocolate at all. I think they need, if it's called a chocolate glazed donut, it needs a little more chocolate. Again, I can see some crumbles and it's very sticky as a chocolate, but I don't feel the chocolate, guys. I'm a little bit disappointed. I wanted to taste some chocolate. What is this? Well, because I expected it's gonna be chocolate and it's all kind of weird stuff, and I would say it doesn't really taste good, it just tastes very sweet. I give this one a 5. I'm sorry, I'm kind of disappointed. Wouldn't recommend. Let's get back to the bagels, and we have only one bagel left. And what do you know? It's a cinnamon raisin bagel. Let's see what's inside. I see a lot of raisins inside and stripes of cinnamon. What I think is cinnamon, but very strong smell of cinnamon, super strong. That's like, you don't feel anything else, but cinnamon is a very strong spice. Let's have a taste test. The outside, there's a lot of egg on outside, I think. It's very sticky. I love the texture. It's super chewy and it's kind of sticky. Kind of unusual for a bagel, but it's really good. I really love the texture. The taste of cinnamon actually is not that strong. The smell was way stronger. I was almost afraid it's gonna be too strong of a cinnamon taste, but it's a really well-rounded taste, so, I kinda love it. I usually hate cinnamon, but I love raisin bread. This is a really good combo. I'm gonna give it 8.5. I wanted to give it a 9, but 8.5. Last but not least, banana pecan muffin. It's looking good. Let's see what's inside. Hey, where's the banana? I see, there's like barely any pecan on top. These guys are skimming. I hope it at least tastes like that. Ooh, the smell is really good. Wow, there's a very strong banana smell. Maybe there's a distant pecan smell there too, but a nice kind of a strong bread and banana. I think this one also has multigrain flour just by the look of it, but let's give it a taste. This is definitely multigrain flour, or even some little bit of rye flour, because it's really rough texture in your mouth. I think there are little bits of banana inside, like really small bits. You don't feel any huge banana in here. There's no slices of banana, but there are like small, tiny little things that I think are just really finely diced banana. A very strong banana taste. The pecans on top, they're not a lot there, but they are very crunchy. And when you bite on one, it's a nice feeling. As always, as muffins from Timmy's, very soft, falls apart by itself. Oh, see? It's really good. I give this one also an 8.5.